Fans, time to Who Dat. Call 504-260-1870, text 870-870, or join the Who Dat Nation congregation on Facebook. It's the founding father, Bobby Hebert, and Christian Garrick on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network.
Who Dat, and welcome in to the Point After here on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network. The Saints win 34-31 over the Carolina Panthers. We are at our home for the Point After Fat Boys Pizza, 2565 Metairie Road. Wear a Saints jersey today and get a free 16-ounce draft beer. The Saints are now 9-2, and Bobby, a win is a win is a win. You take it any way you can get it in the NFL. There's no style points.
Well, there's no style points, but I think the Who Dat Nation would like to maybe have an easy game now and then. And
you had one last week.
Well, but the way it started out, we thought it would be we taking care of Carolina. Look, there was 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. We're winning 14-0, and all of a sudden it looks like we're rolling, and we're going to cover, that 9.5, 10-point spread, but not so fast. It's within the division, and it's the NFC South. So when I look at the final score, 34-31, listen, that does not surprise me. And listen, whenever you win a championship, you got to have some luck. And what I mean by luck, look at their kicker. You're an NFL kicker, and you cost your team 5 points. Now think about this.
You might not be an NFL kicker for long after that.
What's his name? Sly?
Joe Sly.
Sly and the family Stone? No, he might have been Stone trying to kick it. I mean, the way I look at it, come on, you missed 2 extra points in a field goal, and considering the distance, it just goes to show you kickers are bipolar. You never know where they're coming from.
They're like pitchers in baseball.
They can make an easy kick. I mean, they'll miss an easy kick and make a 50-yarder.
He drilled a 52-yarder.
Yeah, you never know. But kind of very similar. We beat the Browns.
Yeah.
When the kicker not making significant kicks, but
he got a case of the yips today. I mean,
the yips, the dome. I think the dome field advantage maybe. Could have affected him. But the one thing, I look at the Saints and the Carolina Panthers, that does not surprise me. We played Carolina, counting the playoff games, 50 times. The NFL, they love this. Now, Who Dat Nation, we don't love this, but the NFL loves this. We played Carolina 50 times, counting the playoffs. You know what the records are?
Even.
25-25. Oh, you might win, you might not win. That is unbelievable. Now think about that. They played 50 times. The Saints have won 25, and Carolina's won 25. Sean Payton has had the advantage over the Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but not necessarily Carolina. They have not had the advantage over Carolina, and the proof's in the pudding. He got a slight edge now. Under Sean Payton, the Saints are now 14 wins and 12 losses against Carolina. So, hey, we on the positive note, but that did not surprise me how that unfolded. It did surprise me how, I said the game, we want the Saints to start off great, get the dome involved and all that, and we got off to a great start. That's why it was a little puzzling. Come on, Cam. Cam Jordan, you're a team captain. I'm telling you, look at that sustained drives. All of a sudden, you can't give the quarterback the business anymore. You can't come through and punch them or fake punch them, whatever, or you're trying to punch the ball out. They're going to call that. Look on that drive. It was 3rd and forever, and that sustained drive, they got a touchdown. We got to get off the field. We might have scored, and that changed the momentum in the second quarter. So I don't want to give Cam any excuses. Yeah.
I thought it was big, though, that out of the locker room to start the second half, the Saints forced a 3-and-out. That was huge.
They forced a 3-and-out, and then we go 5 plays, 62 yards to make it a breeze to Jerry Cook, plus 20-yard touchdown, beat Eric Reed from LSU now with Carolina, and it's 24-15. Christian, I said, okay, we got the momentum. I thought this was Jared Cook's best game in a Saints uniform as a tight end.
By far.
I thought this was the defensive backs one of their worst games as a whole.
Especially for P.J. Williams.
P.J. Williams, considering what we want him to do. But Christian, you'd have to say as a whole.
Yeah.
The whole thing, Marcus Williams on the back end, Von Bell, they all contributed to not at a high level. I thought they struggled